Hi everyone, welcome to Home, your 30-day yoga journey. It's day 10, can you believe it? And today, we ground. Let's get started. All right, pals, today's practice is standing. So even if you're coming to this session a little bit tired, it's all good, but we are gonna stay on our feet today. We're gonna use the breath to soften any hard edges. And ultimately, this session is an invitation, a reminder to keep coming back to this idea of grounding in what feels good or what feels true, what feels supportive, right? This idea of like no pain, no gain does not apply here. It could apply in other areas of your life. It's really not my role to say, but it doesn't apply here. So a little opportunity to ground in what feels good, and also we'll continue to build a strong foundation so we can grow some of our postures throughout the rest of this journey. Here we go. Feet together if it feels right for you here at the start. If for whatever reason you're feeling a little bit off balance, let's start by grounding with what feels good, by just giving yourself a little more space, getting your bones underneath you, giving yourself a wider base. So if you are in a posture at any time throughout this journey and you feel things are too narrow or you're about to tip over, you can always experiment with widening your base. It's a great way to modify. So we're here, or we're here. Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's begin. We've already begun. Start to find a gentle lift up through the front body. And welcome a little grounding energy through the back body. If you feel comfortable, soften your gaze or close your eyes. And send your awareness right away here down to the soles of your feet. Or if you're modifying this session even further, just send your awareness to your foundation, whatever that is for you, that which is touching the earth or a surface that's holding you. And just feel that connection to whatever surface is kind of meeting your body. And then from that surface, hang with me, see if you can ground down, and on your next inhale, use that connection, that downward push to lift, to pull up in the body, particularly the spine. Now try to maintain that. If you're like, oh, I don't quite find that, Adrienne, no worries. Let's continue and just keep working here. Remembering yesterday's invitation to treat this time as self-study, and time to examine and explore, not necessarily to check the boxes or get it right. Begin to deepen your breath gently, finding a nice full inhale. And seeing if you can enjoy a nice long exhale. Great, big full inhale, breathe in, maybe ground down as you lift the heart up high, lifting up through the spine. And then on the exhale, we soften while maintaining that connection, that activation to the earth. We stay grounded within the dance, the kind of expansion and contraction that our breath teaches us, which is right. This is like kind of a great metaphor for life, right? What goes up must come down. The cyclical nature of things. So if you're like, oh, I'm so my heart is open, I'm just like all in expansion, you can bet your bottom dollar that you're going to feel the contraction. But what we can control is kind of how we move in and out of that. Through practice of grounding, finding what it feels like to be grounded, we can kind of control that, make that loop feel more in control, or at least more present, easier on the mind and the body. Ready for a big stretch? Let's have the breath lead the way. So synchronize the breath with the movement with the breath. Inhale to reach for the sky. Big stretch. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Now on your next inhale, see if you can ground with that which is touching the earth even more. Send your awareness down as you inhale, lift up high. And exhale, floating the fingertips to your sides. Last one, here we go. Big inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Slowly draw the hands to the waistline here. Pull the elbows back, begin to open up through the chest. Inhale in, exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, carve a line, with your nose up towards the sky. And exhale, chin to chest. Draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, carve a line with the nose, look up. Ground through the heels. Notice if you've come into the toes. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, really be attentive with the feet or that which is touching the earth for you here. Inhale, look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Excellent. Keep the elbows back, shoulder blades drawing together and melting down the back body as you slowly step the right foot forward. So if you're sideways on the mat like me, you'll want to turn to the front edge of your mat. And we're just going to step the right foot forward and then the left foot back, and your left toes are going to point towards the front left corner of your mat, right toes straight ahead. Now my center is going to want to come out from underneath me a bit here. Soft bend in that front knee as you lengthen your tailbone down. You're going to feel a great opening in the left hip crease here. This femur snuggling in. We pull the right hip crease back, this femur snuggling in. And then if you feel like, whoa, a little bit off balance, widen your base. Great, pyramid posture. Hands again on the waistline. We lift the heart, inhale in. Actively pull your right hip crease back, draw your lower belly up and in. As you send your gaze forward, give yourself the image of looking down and slightly out in front as if you were trying to lean forward to see your reflection in a body of water. Now, try to maintain all of this while pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. I'm going to invite you to activate this back leg by lifting your left kneecap, charging up your left inner thigh. And then maybe we continue the journey down a little bit more to a flat back position, maybe not. This is a difficult posture, so squeeze your energy into the midline. Start to put all of your vocabulary together. Ground down through the feet. Keep the neck nice and long. We're not dropping here. You're here, breathing deep for one more cycle in and out. Good, slowly rise up strong. Beautiful. Draw your navel in and up. Try to maintain this core connection throughout the rest of this practice. Ready? Turn the right toes in, turn the left toes out. You can step this back foot up. Now your right toes are pointing towards the front right corner, your new front of the mat, front right corner. Nice wide base. Hands to the waistline. Again, there's a tendency for the kind of long puppy belly to happen here. Draw the navel in and up, lengthen tailbone down. You're gonna feel that then in your right hip. That strong, grounded feeling like, oh, back leg's rooted strong. And here we go. Draw the shoulder blades together, inhale in. Imagine you're looking out in front as the hips go back. We peel the left hip crease back. We stay grounded through all four corners of the feet. We reinforce this connection in the outer edge of the right foot. Now activate. Lift your right kneecap to tone your right quad. Keep your right inner thigh engaged. You got to bring the breath. Gazing forward, hugging the low ribs in. Maybe you come to a flat back position here. Maybe you're like, okay, wow, this is a new shape. Interesting. Breathe. We're not locked out through this left knee. That's a tendency here. Just a little tiny, tiny bend. Lots of awareness in the joints always. Take one more deep breath in. See if you can tuck the chin just slightly. And a long exhale out. Good. Rise up strong from center. Navel draws in and up. Beautiful. We're going to turn the left toes in. We're going to go right back to the other side. This time, palms together, Anjali Mudra at the heart. If you're like, no way, I'm keeping hands on the waistline, Great, you know that that's there for you. Lift the sternum to the thumbs here, find length. This time we're gonna inhale, look all the way up towards the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, tug back with the right hip crease, begin to lean forward. Maybe go a little lower this time, maybe not. Soft bend in that front knee. Beautiful. If the fingertips wanna come down here, obviously you're welcome to own it. Great, grounded through the legs, building strength, strong spine. Slowly, let's rise back up. This way you can carry your groceries when you're 90, but also carry your neighbor's groceries, right? Talk about extra. Let's take it to the left. And your neighbor's neighbor. Okay. Palms together, Anjali Mudra. Find your footing. Inhale in, lift the sternum, look up. As you look up, so as we inhale and find this lift, we find this grounding down, just like we did in mountain pose. And then exhale, peel the left hip crease back, send it forward. Long neck here, shoulders tugging away from the ears. Activate that back leg, breathe deep here. So this image of kind of drawing your navel, sucking it up towards your spine is going to help bring the front body to meet the back body here, kind of defying gravity. I love yoga. You're like, yeah, we get it, Adriene. We get it, yoga with Adriene. Okay, here we go. Inhale in, exhale, come all the way back up. All right, if your legs are tired, wonderful. Way to meet your edge. Toes are going to go forward. And then we're going to step or hop the feet together. If you liked the heel toe move that we've already learned, go ahead and bring it together, zip it up tight. Inhale in here. Exhale, bring your fingertips down. Mountain pose, Tadasana. All right, from here we're gonna cross the right leg over the left. Try to keep your left foot firmly planted on the earth. So it's gonna wanna come up here, the heel's gonna wanna come up. Inhale. Exhale, draw the shoulders down the back body. Try to maintain that as we then bring the palms together. Nice opening through the chest. Inhale in. Exhale, you're gonna bend through the knees. Send the hips back. So we keep this micro bend in the knees as we come all the way down. Hands can stay at the heart or we can release the fingertips down. Let the weight of your head go here. Breathe deep. Try to stay grounded through all four corners of the feet here. If you like to walk or run or jog, I'm sure this is in your tool belt. If not, maybe consider sneaking it in. To come out of the posture, ground through the feet, bring the hands back. Anjali Mudra, slight bend in the knees. This is going to activate from center. So if you're familiar with Uddiyana Bandha, this lock, you're going to draw the navel in and up. Think of this coming from your lower belly if you're new to the practice. Coming all the way up, rolling up. Great, we're gonna release and just switch right onto the other side. So ground through the right foot, cross the left ankle over the right. Pressing down through all four corners of the feet. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drop the shoulders down the back body. Let's try to maintain that as we now keep a little micro bend in the knees and the hips back and come forward. Stay here, palms pressing together. You can use this as a little bit of a fulcrum just for some stability. Or if it feels right, fingertips can come down. We'll relax the weight of the head over. Everyone, breathe deep, full, loving breaths. We gain so much more out of the practice, so much more when we remember that layer of breath. When more than that, when we prioritize that depth of breath. I always say get your money's worth, but then it's always kind of funny because this is all free. But you know what I'm talking about. Take one more breath here, big inhale. And use your exhale to, with control, ground through the feet, come back up nice and slow. All the way up. Let's uncross the ankles. Bring the feet together, really together, or hip width apart if that's your jam. Inhale in, exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, way back. Fingertips are gonna go forward. Here we go, Utkatasana, you got this. Ground through the heels. Keep the ball joint of the big toe, ball joint of the pinky toe mound on the earth. In fact, go ahead and take a look down. Lift your toes, lift your toes. This is that 4-part equal standing training. The Samastitihi practice. All 4 corners of the feet. Good, inhale in here. Exhale, sink a little lower. Draw the low belly in for 3, 2, stand up tall in 1. Big inhale, open up through the chest. Lift your heart and exhale. Hands come together. Namaste. Awesome. Just take a second here to notice how you feel. If you can detect any tightness, any tension or stress in the body, go ahead and find some soft, easy movement here, or even shake it out. Then as you're ready, bring your palms to your heart so that you can feel the warmth of your hands, either on your heart or your figurative heart space, wherever feels really yummy. Then find a gentle bow of the head, this kind of reverent bow. Close your eyes, observe your breath. And if you haven't heard the phrase or the message, the mat is a mirror, it's my pleasure to share it with you here today. Just keep this in mind each time we add a new theme, a new intention. There's an opportunity to take whatever you're working with on the mat and make a home for it. Allow it to serve you, teach you, reflect back to you. You guys are doing great. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. What a wonderful journey we're on together. Bring the palms together, thumbs up to the third eye. Inhale, lots of love in. And exhale, lots of love out. Stay anchored in love. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.